Sergey Brin's journey is one of resilience, vision, and persistence against all odds, and it begins with a young immigrant boy who came to America from Moscow with his family, carrying little more than hope and determination, yet facing the sting of rejection and the weight of uncertainty. Sergey's early years were shaped by countless challenges. Language barriers, cultural struggles, financial hardships, and the constant pressure of being doubted by others who never truly believed that this quiet, curious child could someday transform the world. But instead of succumbing to these obstacles, Sergey embraced them as fuel for his relentless curiosity and hunger to learn, diving deep into mathematics and computer science even when resources were scarce and opportunities were slim. His early attempts at projects and ideas often failed, and professors, peers, and even some investors dismissed his wild concepts as unrealistic, calling him a dreamer disconnected from reality. Yet those failures never defined him. They refined him, toughened him, and taught him lessons about persistence that would eventually become the foundation of his fortune. There came a breaking point when Sergey, in partnership with Larry Page, struggled to turn their vision of a better search engine into something tangible. Working from cramped dorm rooms and borrowing outdated equipment, pitching their idea to companies that turned them down, including the shocking rejection by Yahoo and Excite, who laughed at the idea that organizing the world's information could ever be possible. And in those moments of despair, it seemed like all doors were closed, as if fate was pushing him to give up. But Sergey refused to quit. Instead, he turned those failures into stepping stones, recognizing that each rejection was proof that he was attempting something bold enough to scare others. And with that fire burning inside him, he and Larry coded day and night, testing, failing, and fixing until finally their project became something extraordinary, a breakthrough search engine called Google. The turning point came when an investor finally saw what others could not, providing the seed funding that transformed a college experiment into the foundation of one of the greatest companies in history. And from there, Sergey's vision only grew larger, as he pushed Google to expand beyond search into Gmail, Maps, YouTube, and even futuristic projects like self-driving cars, space exploration, and life sciences. Each new venture proving that persistence can turn impossible dreams into global revolutions. But beneath all of the success, Sergey never forgot his humble beginnings and the countless nights of doubt, failure, and rejection. For he knew that success is never built on perfection, but on persistence, resilience, and the courage to rise each time life knocks you down. And so Sergey Brin's story is not just about the creation of a trillion-dollar company, but about the universal truth that failure is not the opposite of success. It is the foundation of it, a reminder to every dreamer listening today that no matter how many rejections you face, no matter how many setbacks push you to the edge of giving up, your persistence, your vision, and your refusal to quit can turn every closed door into a stepping stone toward destiny. And just like Sergey Brin, you too can transform your struggles into triumph and your failures into fortune.